Purpose of this video is to show you how to set up the Ohm Pocket iCube. There's another video that's the player overview. I strongly advise you check that out. In this video, I'm just going to get this player on and get it going as quickly as possible. The first thing I'm going to do to set this up is just get anything playing. I'm playing clearing right now. I'll just navigate there really quick. I turn the volume up here on the side. This is your Ohm Pocket. This is the Sandisk player. Here's a USB charging hub. Here's the charging hub cord. Here's the charging cable for the Sandisk player. Micro USB adapter chip. Here's a 3.5mm audio cord. Here are the earbuds. So I'm just going to move this case over there. To get up and running with your Ohm Pocket, it's actually super fast and easy. All you want is just these three items. Take your audio cable, plug it into the top of the Ohm Pocket. Take the other end, put it into the headphone jack on the Sandisk. So right now, player numbers are counting. I've got audio coming out of it, and it's going into the Ohm Pocket. So right now, you're playing frequencies through the Ohm Pocket, and you could walk out the door with this right now. You might press and hold this key down and lock it so that this player stays together. And I recommend you always keep this Ohm Pocket in some sort of protective case. I always put mine into a bag of some sort just to make sure that if I drop it, it's got some padding that will break if you drop them, particularly on something hard. But you could put it in the travel case and zip that up and walk out the door with that. I like to keep this inside of another bag, actually, if I can. And then you'd be good to go. Now, your limitation with the Ohm Pocket is obviously just your player battery life. Just having this coil can be beneficial, but if you want the frequencies to continue to play, you've got to keep this player charged. To do that, you want to plug in this micro USB into the side here of the player, like that. And then the other end, plug into this USB charging hub. You can get a couple of these USB chargers. They're all generic. This is just a 4.9 or 5 volt system that charges this player. When you use this hub, I'm just going to plug that power cord in nice and snug. Plug the other end into power. And now you can see on the top right, the battery indicator is showing that this is charging now. So you could leave this on, assuming your repeat is set correctly. You could leave this on and it would continue to play and not stop. And so you could leave that in your office or in your bedroom or just somewhere near you, and you'd be getting the frequencies. I set my repeat to all, so it's going to repeat to everything in that folder. And that would be your complete and working Ohm Pocket. Now, what you might do is also just periodically test with these earbuds. You can plug these earbuds into the side of your player, just make sure it's working, you know, that you're getting audio outside of this. This is a chip, adapter chip. And what you could do with this is plug the micro SD chip that lives here on the side. You just poke it with your fingernail. It'll pop out. It's spring-loaded, so you got to be careful. You can pretty easily send that across the room. And so this will go inside and out of this little adapter. So you could plug that into a computer. You could run this Ohm Pocket from a computer, or another audio device. We like these Sandisk because they play a wave very clearly, so I don't recommend other players other than, you know, maybe iPod or high-end audio players. But now you do that is you just plug this into, say, the computer jack or your iPod or high-quality audio player, and you'd use the same soundtrack that's on this chip. But for convenience and traveling, Sandisk is really small and has excellent sound quality. So I'm going to put this chip back in here. Oops. There we go. I heard the click. Just make sure it's still playing. I think I bumped it. Yeah, okay. So the battery's still charging. One more option you have, we don't include this in the package. You'll have to get one of these if you want one, is I have an external battery here. And so you can charge a lot of different things, including phones and that from these, but you could just take this cord and plug that in here and continue to charge your player. So this would run a very long time. I think this particular battery will charge this player probably about 30 times. So you may not have to just bring it in the house. You could run around with this quite a bit and then just take your battery and recharge it. So that's an option for you too. But generally I'll just keep this plugged in to your home or office. You may have a couple of these USB chargers around. Just when you get somewhere where you can plug it in, just keep this battery topped off on your player. And your own pocket is up and running.